Welcome back to Critical Mass. I'm Rich Bonaducci.
And I'm Kent Dunn.
And now we're finally going to talk about George Clooney's The Monuments Men. Set in World War II, he tries to get a team of guys together to make sure that Hitler basically can't destroy all of the artwork from all the people he's been conquering. And in this clip, George is just getting the team together, starting with Matt Damon.
How's the ticker?
Still ticking.
You want to get in the war?
Monuments, man.
Signed by Roosevelt.
Oh, I see that.
And to put a team together and try to protect what's left and find what's missing.
Aren't you a little old for that?
Yes.
You want to go into a war zone and tell our boys what they can and cannot blow up.
That's the idea.
Okay, how many men?
For now, 6.
Jesus.
With you, that's 7.
That's much better.
We're going to go through basic in Shrivenham, England, and then we wait for orders.
Basic.
Mm-hmm.
Basic training. Us. Oh, boy.
Now in this clip, one of the few good things about this movie is George Clooney and Matt Damon do have really good on-screen rapport.
Yeah.
They do.
They do. In fact, I mean, the cast is great.
Yeah.
And you look at the poster and you see John Goodman, you see Bill Murray, all these guys.
Although, I should say, spoiler alert, look at the poster. The folks you don't recognize, they're dead.
That's true.
It's true. In this
Spoiler alert.
war movie, I'm like, I know who they're going to kill.
Yeah, they're not killing Matt Damon.
And Zombieland is the only movie to have the guts to kill Bill Murray after a few minutes. So, but, yeah, a lot of the, I don't think I'm spoiling anything, really.
No.
Yeah.
No, so this one's based off of a true story, and it tells you that right from the beginning. You know, it takes some liberties, of course.
It goes way over there with its liberties, that's true.
But somehow it takes this kind of really cool true story and dumps it down, or maybe not even dumb it down, but just makes it dull.
It is. It's kind of dull. It's really slow. It's almost 2 hours.
Yes.
And it could have been easily 20 minutes cut off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just doesn't move quickly enough.
No, and honestly, you know, we've talked a lot about George Clooney directing. He's not great. He's not that consistent.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to nail pacing. His editing just kind of comes out of nowhere. And he helped write this one too, and you can tell, it's weak.
The thing that really bugged me about it, and maybe people are going to go, oh, no, it's just a critic guy getting too much into it,
Sure.
was the music. Mm-hmm. The music kind of mirrored the problem with the tone. It was all over the place. At one point, they're doing a little bit of almost a McHale's Navy kind of a
like 1940s serial sort of stuff.
And then at the next minute, it gets all serious because art's being destroyed and someone could die, and it was really strange trying to push you in these directions that the visuals weren't ready to go.
No. And I just didn't care. You know, they showed Hitler a few times, and he's in his art room, and he's looking at his little model city. He's like, that's where my museum will be, and that's why I'm stealing all this art. And you're going, I'm pretty sure World War II is about other stuff that I care more about than this.
And you know what? That other stuff is in other movies better.
Better.
Like I saw mirrors of Schindler's List. I saw mirrors of Saving Private Ryan, et cetera, and going, I'm glad I saw that because when they go at Normandy, it's like a day at the beach, literally, because I wanted someone to say, oh man, a month ago this was hell on earth.
Yep.
Just like something.
It was about 50 minutes into the movie I started to get kind of drowsy, and then I heard a gunshot. The first gunshot of the movie. I actually checked my phone. Oh, it's been 50 minutes. And I go, oh, there's war in this movie?
Yeah.
Because it really glazed over. There was never a Nazi threat, you know, and they found art, which is a great story, but they ruined it.
There was a Russian threat.
I guess.
Yeah.
Russian treasure hunters too?
Yeah.
Got
to race to the X where it marks the spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think George Clooney botched this one. And this one was a December release, got pushed back to February. It belongs in this graveyard of February.
Now, I should say that I think my dad will like it. He's a World War II buff.
Yes.
I think that, and I think the way that they shot it makes it a bit enjoyable. They were trying to do a bit of a throwback to the...
It feels old school, you know.
Heartwarming war film, you know, kind of thing. But it didn't go there enough.
Yeah.
And it didn't use the cast enough.
No.
And when it did, it was like, oh, here's the moment where John Goodman gets to do his big thing.
Yeah.
Or oh, Bill Murray finally has a moment, or whatever.
You know, they split everyone up, and it didn't work at all. They barely even got a chance to speak or act. And I didn't care about any of the characters. They said, oh, look, there's Bill Murray.
Yeah.
That's it.
And when they were put in jeopardy, I'm like, well, they're going to kill that guy. But I don't care. I barely know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But even so, I still kind of I sat there enjoying it generally.
That's
although
cute.
looking down and going, man, this could move along. But it's a shame because of all the talent on display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you give it?
I'm giving it a just below average rating of C-.
Don't say that,
which I
because
think is nice.
I give it a C- too.
Oh.
And we're all so agreeable.
but
even
it's true.
though-
It's not a D.
It's not a D.
I mean, really, I'm going to take a moment to explain the grades here. You know, D, F is like, come on.
Yeah.
D is
that awkward moment.
D is that awkward.
Yeah.
C is an average movie.
Yeah.
It's okay. B is above average. A is, oh, don't miss it. And this isn't crap,
No.
you know. But again, it isn't even an average
Yeah,
film.
it's
so I
below
think C average
at best.
is pretty good.
Okay, that does it for this week. We would like to thank Art House Cinema 502, Movie Grill, also Indie Ogden, and our Critical Mass crew over there. Woo! Yeah, thanks for that. Enthusiasm right there.
I want to thank you for watching, but we also want to encourage you to like us on all forms of social media. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube page, and our Instagram account, and our Twitter account.
I can't keep up.
We've got all that stuff. So we'll keep you abreast of what we're going to be talking about, which, well, next week includes whether they
It's RoboCop
slaughtered or not RoboCop.
and Winter's Tale, and also Oscar shorts, which could be good.
That's right.
All right, so for us, remember, it's not cynical.
It's just critical. They have a marionette of Matt Damon. They make him so stupid. That's basically all he can say. And we have Matt Damon here. How you doing, Matt? Matt Damon.
Okay.
Even though it's a weird one.
Yeah, that's why I did the second one. Confirmation of masculinity. And I'll say, let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a little look-see.
Like Sean
Let's
Yeah.
take a look.
somebody else.
A look-see. Have
Okay.
no knowledge whatsoever of your potential. And now we have God Loves Uganda, a straight-up documentary by Roger Ross Williams.
I would have a hard time.
Roger Ross
Roger
Williams.
Wait.
I have a hard time just saying.
Roger
Ross.
Roger Ross Williams.
I can't.
Redwood Road.
Yeah, I have a hard time.
Wood Wedwood.